Legion of Merit, Distinguished Flying Cross, Air Medal, and Purple Heart. Major General Gene Deegan, who is very close to us in that he is the father of our very own Kathy Deegan. Retired Major General in the Marine Corps following a 35-year career as an infantry officer. Recipient of the Defense Distinguished Service Medal, the Navy Distinguished Service Medal, the Silver Star Medal, and the Purple Heart from Vietnam, amongst others. And at this point in time, I'd like to introduce our special video. In the preface of his 2008 biography, American Patriot, The Life and Wars of Colonel Bud Day, author Robert Coram writes the following: "Military men are better than most of us. They live their lives based on clear values, a code of honor and loyalty, a patriotism, a commitment, and a discipline that place them on a moral high ground. It is their job to fight for, and if necessary, to die for their country." Colonel Day served his country honorably for more than 35 years and through 3 wars. This service includes 5 years and 7 months as a prisoner of war in North Vietnam, where he was confined to the famous Hanoi Hilton and was imprisoned with U.S. Senator John McCain. For his service during World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War, Colonel Day has been awarded nearly 70 decorations and awards, more than 50 of them for combat. This recognition includes the Congressional Medal of Honor, our nation's highest military award for valor, and the Air Force Cross. Born in Sioux City, Iowa on February 24, 1925, Colonel Day dropped out of high school in 1942 in order to enlist in the Marine Corps. He served in the North Pacific Theater during World War II as part of the 3rd Defense Battalion. After World War II, he joined the Iowa Army Reserve, where he was commissioned as a 2nd lieutenant. He was called to active duty in 1951 for pilot training in the U.S. Air Force after its formation in 1947. He served 2 tours in the Korean War, surviving a no-shoot ejection in 1955. As a fighter pilot during the Vietnam War, Colonel Day was flying a mission on August 26, 1967, as part of the Misty Superfast 100 squadron when his aircraft was struck by a missile. Colonel Day and Captain Corwin M. Kippenhahn were forced to eject over enemy territory. Colonel Day was seriously injured during the ejection, breaking his arm in 3 places and sustaining eye and back injuries. While Captain Kippenhahn was rescued, Colonel Day was unable to contact a rescue crew and was captured by the North Vietnamese. He was able to escape from them a few days later and evaded capture for 15 days despite his injuries and the fact that his boots and flight suit had been taken from him. He was the only American prisoner of war to escape North Vietnam. He was recaptured by the North Vietnamese, being further wounded in the leg and hand by gunfire. During his imprisonment, Colonel Day was beaten, starved, and tortured, but refused to give any valuable information to his captors. On March 14, 1973, Day was released after 5 years and 7 months as a North Vietnamese prisoner and reunited with his wife Doris and his 4 children.
To be free again and away from all of that awful stuff was just kind of unbelievable. The picture just kind of says it all, where we had the chance to embrace again and see each other again was just marvelous beyond words.
President Gerald Ford presented him with the Medal of Honor on March 4, 1976. Colonel Day retired from active duty in 1977 to resume his law practice. He had more than 8,000 flying hours to his credit. Years after his retirement, Colonel Day emerged to fight again, this time against the U.S. government for attempting to cut the benefits for retired veterans. Due to his advocacy, the planned benefit changes were rolled back by Congress. Colonel Day is the author of 2 autobiographies focusing on his experience as a prisoner of war: Return with Honor, followed by Duty, Honor, Country. In July 2013, Colonel Bud Day passed away at the age of 88. Today, we honor both Colonel Day for his service to our country and his wife Doris for her service to her husband's career. For their unwavering patriotism, sacrifice, commitment, and their love of one another and country, we honor the first American Fallen Soldier Project portrait of a husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dory Day and Sonia Day. And Phil Taylor. As many of you know, Phil Taylor is the genius behind the American Fallen Soldiers Project, and Med Assets has the National Gallery in our Plano office, which you're all welcome to come to at any point in time, and it's now our honor for Phil to reveal his great work as a gift to Dory and her family.
With that said, it is my distinct pleasure and all of our honor, on behalf of a grateful nation, here's your husband, your father, our American hero, Colonel George Bud Day. You might notice a pretty lady in there with this American hero, and that happens to be Doris right there. Thank you, Doris.
Thank you. And maybe we can just, I know it's been, we can get the camera just so folks can see it. We can get a close camera shot of it if that's possible. Phil, thank you for your talent. Thank you very much. Gentlemen, if you'll stay, please.